Hello mates and welcome to the Baron Reviews with me, the Baron. Today's game is Sky Sanctuary, a samurai training game for the Rift and Vive, brought to you by developers at Glitcher Studios. When I first saw this game, I couldn't help thinking of similar sword slicing VR titles out there like Fruit Ninja or Katana X, and wondering if this game could stand out from its competitors. But actually, Sky Sanctuary is probably the more padded out game of the three, but presenting itself as a tongue-in-cheek samurai and ninja training game. So whereas chopping things with a katana is an element of all three games, that's just one component of Sky Sanctuary's full experience, also offering the ability to walk around a small floating island, shoot a bow, and mess around with ninja type goodies like smoke bombs, shurikens and fire staffs. Both the sword and bow experiences are essentially ranked minigames, with the option to also just mess around the island with them. Graphically, the game looks nice. It goes for a slightly cartoony pastel colour type aesthetic, and it suits. The sounds are good too, with decent music adding to the zen Japanese samurai vibe. The controls in the game are pretty intuitive, and one thing I noticed however was, it felt to me that the katana positioning was just a little bit off when I picked it up. The game was initially developed for the Vive and I'm using touch controllers, so don't know if that factors into it, but when holding the katana it feels like it's tilted too far forward in relation to the controller for what my brain is expecting. As such, it makes the sword slicing minigames pretty tricky, though it's entirely possible I just suck at it. The bow controls on the other hand are spot on, and some of the best in all bow games I've played. The bow feels accurate, intuitive, and I don't punch myself in the face when I draw the string back. Every now and again, drawing an arrow can be a bit niggly, but that's not really an issue. Teleport is the only movement scheme in the game right now, though the developers have mentioned being open to new forms of locomotion. Personally, I think a Rune Sage style arm swing would work really well for this game. But all the same, the use of teleport plus the fact that the game is mostly standing means the VR comfort level is very high for this game. So what would I like to see in the future? Well, more content for sure. More game modes, areas to explore, and in general, more stuff to mess around with. It seems a little bit of a lost opportunity to me that dotted around the environment are tons of pots and ceramics, but none that can be destroyed. The tongue-in-cheek goofing around aspect is definitely one of the game's biggest standout factors, so I hope the developers continue to move in that direction. Sky Sanctuary is still in early access, so although there's a lot of fun to be had with the game right now, there's still plenty of potential for padding out the game going forward. So that's it from the Baron. If you like the sound of this game, you can find it in the link below, and if you like this review, please remember to like and subscribe. So until next time, cheers.